Children, so today we are going to do the reading competitions. As I have already told you earlier that we are going to read, right? So through this we are going to check our reading practice, okay, whether you are reading properly or not, because since many days we are not going to school, right? So many of you have given up the reading also. Let me check whether you can read it like before or not. Okay, so everybody will be given the marks for the reading. So one by one page numbers will be given to you, and according to the page numbers you have to turn it fast, and whichever paragraph I will tell you to read, you have to read that one. Are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay. All the best, children. All the best. So the first contestant, let us say, will be Ipsita Roy. Okay, Ipsita Roy. So rest of you, you please turn off your camera. Only Ipsita Roy's camera will be on. Okay, when your turn will be, when your names will be called, at that time you turn on your camera and read it. Okay, the first reading will be done by Ipsita Roy, and your page number is, okay, directly without looking, okay, page number 30. Page
30.
number 30, paragraph number 2, that is American War of Independence.
Okay, sir. So start.
Yes.
The American War of Independence. The American War of Independence or the American Revolution was the first organized political revolution in the history of the world, in which people asserted their right to rule themselves. It led to number one, the birth of the United States of America as a nation. Number two, the end of autocratic rule, and number three, the establishment of a democratic form of government.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Next, Anjali Kanu.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Page number 15.
15.
Yes, page number 15. The heading is Counter Reformation.
Counter Reformation. The
Yes.
Reformation had a position impact on the Roman Catholic Church. The Pope realized that it was imperative to introduce reforms to revive and revitalize the Catholic Church and restore its lost position and prestige. The reform movement within the Catholic Church, in response to the Protestant movement, is known as the Counter Reformation. The Catholic Church became virtuous, liberal, and compassionate, and more tolerant of different and opposing views.
Okay, very good. Okay, next, Subham Singh.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Page number 14, Role of Martin Luther.
Martin Luther was a German Christian monk, preacher, and a professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg. A visit to Rome and his observations of the church left him shocked and disillusioned. Enraged by the sight of the cell of indulgence, and he nailed on the door of a local church a list of objections, 95 Gs, for public debate. By his attack on indulgence, which had been issued by the Pope, Luther appeared to be challenging the power and authority of the papacy. He immediately found himself in the eye of a religious storm that would sweep throughout Europe, take the very foundation of the papacy, and set in motion the Reformation movement.
Very
Luther
good. Very good.
publicly,
Okay, stop. Very good. Okay,
okay, sir.
next. Next, Riya Kumari.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Page number 12. Page number 12, paragraph number 2nd, in 1947.
Sir, where is 1947?
Page number 12, second paragraph in 1947. Another.
14. Okay, sir.
Yes.
In 1907, another Portuguese explorer, Vasco da Gama, followed the same route and then sailed around the Cape of Good Hope. He crossed the Indian Ocean and reached Calicut, present day, for his port on the west coast of India in 1498. Vasco da Gama discovered the sea route to India, which later became an important trade route for other foreign powers to reach India. In 1492, Christopher Columbus, an Italian sailor living in Spain, sailed westward from Europe with the aid of the King and the Queen of Spain. Columbus was sure that he could reach the East if he sailed westward from Europe. After sailing westward across the Atlantic Ocean for 2 months, he landed on the Caribbean islands of Central America. He
Very
undertook
good.
more voyages.
Very good. Okay, very good. Next, Nazia Parveen.
Yes, sir.
Nazia Parveen, page number 31. Page number 31, social and cultural differences.
Social and cultural, the American colonists were different from the British. The colonists were simple and liberal, unlike the British. Puritans who were rigid and conservation over the air, the colonists had developed a distinct identity of their own, an American identity that aspired for freedom to grow and develop as a separate independent nation.
Continue.
Sir, completed. Paragraph is
Continue.
no representation in the British Parliament. Has the mother country Britain expected obedience matter can to a head when the colonists demanded the right to have a say in matter affecting them. The colonists are
Okay, very good. Okay. So many. So you are not stopping where the full stop is. Okay, anyhow, very good. Okay, next, Prasant Prasad.
Yes, sir.
Prasant Prasad. Okay, page
Yes, sir.
number 43.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wait. Page number 42, the background. Page number 42, the background.
Sir, to raw material.
While the northern states.
Okay, sir. The background. While the northern states developed as manufacturing and shipping centers, the southern states developed great plantation industries, the most important being the cotton growing industry. Most of this cotton was shipped to the cotton mills in Lancashire in England, where the Industrial Revolution had created a huge demand for raw material. The cotton growing industry gave rise to serious problems in the United States. As the plantations increased, so did the demand for labor. The only available source of labor in those days was the slaves brought in from Africa and living in America. The issue of slavery would eventually turn into an explosive problem that would threaten the very extensive of the American Union. By the middle of the 19th century, slavery had been abolished throughout the British Empire. Perceptions of slavery also changed in other countries, where it was now looked upon as an evil. An anti slavery movement began in the northern states of America
demanding abolition of slavery in the United States of America. The
Okay, very good.
industrialized.
Okay, very good. Next,
Sir,
Vivek.
can I leave the class?
Yes, Vivek. Yes, page number 31. Unjust and exploitative administration. Page number 31.
Each colony had its own assembly elected by the people of the colony, but the governor of the colony was appointed by the British government. The governor was not answerable to the assembly. He governed the colony in the interest of Great Britain, the mother country, and not the colonist. This caused great resentment among the American settlers who worked very hard but could not enjoy the fruit of their labors.
Okay, very good. Next, Nasreen Jahan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, got?
Photo? No, sir.
Check your WhatsApp.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I got it.
Yeah. Okay, you read expansion of trade and commerce.
Expansion of trade and commerce.
Yes.
Large-scale production of goods led to the expansion of trade and commerce. Surplus goods were sold to other countries. Increasing profits made the industrialized nations rich and prosperous. Trade also expanded because steamships were being used, which were superior to the earlier ships. As production increased further, these nations began to look for new markets for the sale of finished products. This in turn led to competition among the European nations to acquire colonies in distant lands. These colonies would be used only as ready markets for manufactured goods, but also as constant suppliers of raw material for the industries. Colonial rivalry between industrialized countries eventually led to the First World War.
Okay, very good. Very good.
Socialism.
No, it's okay. Very good. Nasreen, NAS. Okay. Okay, children, you all have to read properly. Okay, there is a lot of mistakes being done by all the readers. You people have given up the reading. So I suggest you all to go through the books. Okay, every day read. Make the habit of reading one page. Okay, so everybody is done. Anyone is left? You can now turn on your camera. Okay. Okay, Najia, Nasreen. Okay, children. So what I have found that you people know, that means did not follow the rules of reading, right? First of all, full stop, comma, punctuation marks, and all, right? And the speed of your reading was not at all matching. So you have to go through it properly. Okay, I did not give you a chance to prepare earlier. So on the spot, I gave you the page numbers and you have done it. So whenever next time when you are asked to read, some people tells beta ye pad ke dikhao to, please read this part of the newspaper. You should be able to read it properly. Okay, children. So for that you don't have to do any hard work and all. Just every day, just 5 to 10 minutes, read up. That means paragraph or one page. Okay, and slowly and gradually your reading appetite will increase and your reading habit will also improve, and you will be much more familiar with the different words which you come across, and that way your vocabulary will also improve and you'll understand the meaning also. Okay, and your lungs will also become stronger. Did you understand? So altogether, many students I saw who joined the class, but they ran away, they left, right? They had a fear that kaise padunga. They should not do that. It is just a chance to read it. Every time, whenever a chapter is started by any subject teacher, okay, they tells you, no, they ask you to read this paragraph, beta, ye pado, this part, this thing. So that is good because reading improves everything. Reading improves your writing, reading improves your listening skill, speaking skill, everything will be improved by doing a proper reading. So reading improves everything. Your writing will also improve, okay, listening skill will also improve, and as well as your speaking skill will also improve. So just from today onward, think, I'm not saying that read only history or any one particular subject. You can read any subject. You can take out geography, you can take out physics, chemistry, everywhere reading material is there or not. So you have to read it. So will you do it from today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to upload this video on YouTube. Okay, so let us see. Next, let the people see how bad you people are reading. No, so this way you will improve your reading also. Okay, and the next video, then there will be a great difference. पहला video में ऐसा था. Now it's the same students have changed a lot. Okay, children, no need to worry. Okay, so it was, let us take it not as a competition, let us take it as a reading practice. We have done it. Okay, but I have marked it how many mistakes you have made while reading. So accordingly you will be awarded for this. Okay, children, so let us end our session today. In the next class I'll start with the fresh new chapter. So that chapter you must read in advance. Okay, so the chapter is all about, let me tell you, that is chapter number 5. Chapter number 5, decline of Mughal Empire. Just go through it once. Okay, just go through it once. Read the entire chapter once and underline the difficult words and try to pronounce it properly. Okay, so this much for today. Okay, try to take care of yourself. We'll meet again next class. Till then, take care, stay safe. Bye bye.
Bye bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.